WGAL News 8 begins with breaking news.
Good afternoon, I'm Susan Shapiro. That breaking news, one person is dead after another shooting this week in York. News 8's Morrissey Walls joins us live from along West Princess Street.
Susan, the shooting happened here on West Princess Street around 1 o'clock this morning. Police say the victim was taken to the hospital where he later died from his injuries. Police also say that shooting happened in a car. The investigation is ongoing, and they say the police know a person of interest and they are actively looking for the suspect. There have been 3 shootings in York just this week, and 2 people have been killed as a result. This is following the city of York having one of its lowest violent crime rates in recent years. We spoke to the mayor about this recent uptick in violent crime.
We have an amazing team both on the law enforcement side and on the community outreach side that has been responsible for this 80% plus reduction in violence in our city. So I'm very proud of all of those folks, but we know we always have to do more, and unfortunately these incidents this week prove it.
And police say there's no threat to the public as a result of this shooting. Coming up on News 8 at 4, I'll tell you about a citywide camera surveillance system that City Council is set to consider next week. Live in York, I'm Morrissey Walsh, WGAL News 8.
As Morrissey mentioned, this is the second deadly shooting in York in 3 days. The York County coroner says 31-year-old Dominic Skinner of Dallastown was shot and killed Wednesday morning. 24-year-old Romanus Myers is charged with homicide. Police say he admitted to shooting Skinner. Breaking news from Pembroke, Dauphin County. A morning fire damaged a home. News 8's AJ Sisson is live from near Banks and South 29th Streets.
Yes, Susan, we spoke with the Pembroke fire chief, who says this fire around 29th and Canby Street started around 9:15 this morning. You can still see the charred side of the building. Water still dripping down, as we were also hearing the smoke alarm still going off from when the fire began. This is a multi-family home filled with apartments, and witnesses say it happened just so fast. A business owner from across the street took these photos moments after the fire broke out. The fire pluming into the air. 7 people are displaced, 7 adults and 2 dogs and 1 child as well. Thankfully, no one was hurt. Investigators tell News 8 the fire started in the kitchen while someone was cooking and worked its way throughout the building rapidly. It was an accidental fire. A witness, Rick Harkins, said you could feel the heat from 40 yards away.
First fire truck came on scene, and then after that, the actual homeowner or person that lives there pulled up and was, scared because asking about her kids and stuff. She got out of the car and went to check on the kids and talk to the firefighters. And I then moved her car because I'm like, the fire truck's got to come in. And I tell you what, I was amazed at the how everybody works together.
Harkins owns his auto service center shop right across the street and says that he could see power lines melting and sparking when they hit the ground, feeling like he had to jump in and help. Again, nobody was hurt and no firefighters were hurt battling the fire here. We're told it took about 45 minutes to get everything here under control, but firefighters did leave the scene just about an hour ago. In Harrisburg, AJ Sisson, News 8.
More breaking news. The Cumberland County coroner says an 82-year-old man died Wednesday in a house fire in Upper Frankfort Township. Wayne Briner died from smoke inhalation and thermal burns in the fire in his home on Grahamswood Road. State police are investigating the cause of the fire. A man is charged with stealing what the owner says was almost $10,000 worth of merchandise from a boutique in Camp Hill, Cumberland County. The owner of Presence Boutique posted this surveillance video and photos of an individual appearing to stuff clothing in a shopping bag on Wednesday at the store. The owner of a jewelry store in Lemoyne recognized this individual from the videos yesterday at their store and called police. Lower Allen Township Police arrested Cole Michael Brown of Salisbury. He's now charged with retail theft. The owner of Presence says the stolen items were worth $9,381. The York County Homeless Coalition says more than 2,000 people experience homelessness each year in York County. A church in York is hosting a community giveaway as part of what's known as Hope Fest. News 8's Gabrielle Thomas reports on how you can get involved.
Hope Fest is all about giving, and that's exactly what the congregation here at Shiloh Baptist Church has been doing all week. But today, they're gearing up for their annual clothing giveaway. Take a look around. There are so many clothes here. If you are in need, they have men's clothes, women's clothes, children's clothes. They have wipes, diapers, canned goods, sheets. If you are in need, Shiloh Baptist Church is here to help you. Now I have Rochelle Orr joining me. She is a leader here at Shiloh Baptist Church. Rochelle, what inspired the church to do work like this?
Well, we see a need in the community, and if we see a need, we would like to help people to come out if they're just short of anything that they need. Like they ran out of diapers, they don't have enough money to get diapers this week. They can come here and get it.
And we also talked a little bit about your passion for doing work like this, not just here in your church, but in your community as well. What does it mean to you to be a part of an event like this?
I love it because it makes me feel good, and it should make other people feel good when they give out to other people.
There are so many donations here, and we've seen them, so many clothes and jewelry as well. But there are some other things that people can also donate. What are some other things people could bring here to Shiloh Baptist Church?
They can bring out hygiene products. We need pillows. We need blankets. We need shoes, coats. That's a real need.
You also talked about the need right now, which is mainly clothes, but people can bring other things. What do you want people to know about the clothes that you guys have here? People may be a little bit nervous about coming to a giveaway like this. How do you reassure them that they're safe and the things that they're receiving are good quality?
Yes, we have good quality, the stuff that we would want. We don't want to give any stuff that people don't want. We're giving a hand up, not a hand out.
Rochelle, thank you. If you would like to donate to help Shiloh Baptist Church, they will be here until 3 o'clock. Tomorrow, the event will kick off at 9:30 and it'll wrap up at noon. Reporting here in York City, I'm Gabrielle Thomas, WGAL News 8.